And welcome back to more Avowed, everybody, as the Frost Blade.
Look who graced it.
Oh,
This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business.
not a crime to look around, is it? Sparrowhawks, or are they?
We're an association. One that remembers what Paradise used to be. People do one for us, and we keep Adir off their necks. That a good enough answer?
So you're organized criminals. It's not a crime to look around. I'm the envoy. My business is need to know. Is it a crime to look around?
Things can happen to people who get too curious. Go on. But remember, Thala's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side.
Okay. Pearl District.
Let's leave them alone.
Essie? We do not know what strange illness took you from us, what drove you to harm your own kin. We curse the force that possessed you in your unwell state, for we know nothing mattered more to you than the ones you loved. And Sella, know your dying efforts were not in vain. Vamison survives you and will carry the memory of her mother and father in a long, prosperous life. May the usher hold the doors open wide for you both.
They look worried for someone.
Alright, just reading the epitaph while you guys are paying respects to your dead loved ones. Oh yeah. Take all the goodies. Common great axe.
Smile.
That
be yourself.
guy is huge. Is that the ogre?
Maybe just smile.
Oh. You go in there. Hello. For a second I thought that was fire just like on a wooden table. I'm like, what is happening?
You break it, you buy it.
Can't talk to you. There is something inside here.
Wonder who he
Oh.
crossed. Doesn't take much out here.
Thirdborn land deeds. These deeds are for a sizable parcel of land in Thirdborn, the prominent settlement in the desert region of Shatterscarp. Okay. Is that... Can we sell that or do something with it? Or... The quest item. Huh, okay. You're the ogre?
Best watch your step around here, envoy.
So, the puny godkin wishes to speak with the great Thala. You and your countrymen are not welcome in this district. My district. Is that clear?
I'm not here to make trouble. Raise an eyebrow, then why let me walk around here at all? Crystal clear, O great and mighty Thala. There.
How about that? An Adiran that actually understands humility. Never thought I would see the day.
I was
I would
mocking
be
you, but
lying
anyway.
if I said I wasn't just waiting for the opportunity to crush you into the ground. One little slip in my district, Imperial Lapdog, and it'll be the last you ever make.
That's Mr. Imperial Lapdog to you. I'll make sure not to slip then. If you're trying to provoke me, you could try a little harder. Underestimate me and it'll be your last mistake. Okay.
Now be gone. Thala tires of your yammering.
Okay. Is there anything I can, like, steal from nearby? No? right under your nose. Oh, there's another quest.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound.
Now there's a face I'd never
Sorry,
forget.
didn't mean to cut you off.
You're the talk of the town, envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
People always want to meet me. They always want something from me, too.
You and I have that in common. A good friend is hard to find.
This bathhouse looks divine. That's Spirento furniture, isn't it? What's a woman of your expertise doing in the living lands? I bet you hear all kinds of things in here. What can you tell me about Paradise?
Juliana knows enough dirt to run half of Paradise out of town.
He makes me out to be such a gossip. What do you want to know?
How's the city coping with these dream scourge rumors? Many people washed up here. Where do they stay?
A fresh start, I suppose. That's
Or
the thing
why
about
do
my
they
job.
stay?
They need me everywhere. Your ambassador thinks he's going to make the place respectable.
Paradise will grow on him. Give it time. Sounds like bad news for your business. He just wants what's best for the living lands. He's not my ambassador, particularly.
Everyone loves an optimist. Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you.
Supplies? That's specific. You say that like it's normal for goods to go missing. Don't tell me someone stole them. Why do you need authority? They're rightfully yours.
Believe me, I'd rather not ask. I hate owing favors, almost as much as I hate being outmatched. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Adair swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their shoulder. Shipment or not, it's about time someone took them down a peg.
I'm not afraid of a gang. Let me handle it. When you say valuable, you can't be the only one they've hit. Why don't the townspeople help?
They don't want to get involved. I don't blame them. But the Sparrowhawks aren't expecting someone who can come back from the dead.
Not sure I can repeat that trick, but I'll try.
That's the spirit. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close.
I warn you, they may not let me take it quietly. This would be a lot easier if I knew what the shipment is.
And my life would be easier if my pool cleaned itself. Hurry back.
Rude.
Huh? Who are you?
Huh? Ooh, this reminds me a lot. This is a lot like the bathhouse that Dijkstra has in Witcher 3. Maybe bathhouses have some looks in common. No loot? Are you kidding me? Oh. A little bit of loot. That's barred off. Oh, and a book. Soul Unbound, Chapter 1. Emeralda's flirty eyes flashed as she gripped her saber hilt. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't send you to the wheel. I can't. Andrin raised a golden eyebrow. After all, I am here to arrest you. Emeralda thrust forward. Adrin flinched away from her and raised his chin. Know your way around a blade, do you? Is this your first time? What are you implying? Only that you fight well for an animancer. How dare you, a rake and a liar. Andrew never lost a smirk, yet you're still blushing. Oh dear. Did I pick that up? I thought I don't usually pick those things up. Some local smut. Right on, okay. Where's this thing you want me to do? Oh, literally back there at the docks. Okay.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around
Huh. If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
That's exactly.
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's going to use most of our lockpicks. Somebody stuffed a spider leg into a crate. That's lovely.
If you don't take it, the Adirans will. The other Adirans, I mean.
Yep. No, I understand. It's all about looting.
If you'd like to be useful, I'm busy. Peddle your wares somewhere else.
You're a...
I'm busy. Peddle your wares somewhere
Well,
else.
maybe some other time. Oh, hello. It's a functional door. What do you know? And nothing in it. Okay. Sad. Apothecary shop. Where? Oh, over here. Bard. Oh, whoa. What happened here? Are you, oh, hang on. Can I? Whoa! Holy. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that was possible.
All my time in Paradise, and I never knew a painter lived here.
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. I am getting a plenty of loot. So you can do slides too. Nice. That's cool.
Welcome. You must be the Adiran envoy I've heard so much about. All of my potions are brewed with care. Only local ingredients.
Okay. What exactly have you heard about me?
Well, to be honest, I heard that you rose from the dead? Still not sure if I believe it.
I glimpsed the beyond and I'm a different person now. I don't believe everything you hear.
That's a relief. For a second there, I was worried the gods had turned everything upside down. Let me know if you need anything. It's the least I can do for the one who tried to save our claviger.
Okay, well we can sell all of those. Got lots of loot things. Do I have any spoiled stuff? No. Right. We gathered some things. We're gonna break down, and that's it. He has Awakened Wood. Enchant unique weapons at party camp. Oh, I'll buy the lockpicks. That's all he's got. A little bit of food, a little bit of potions. I don't really think I need any of that. I have lots. Alright, well, we found a first first merchant for this area. Hang on. Nope. What is... Nope. Not exactly sure what the point is of that. You can climb up here. That doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. Okay, spoiled junk. That's great. Maces swing slowly but deliver high damage and stun. How does that actually compare? I'm just curious. I'm still going to stay with the sword, but... okay, so swords. This sword is likely to be pulled from a fighting pit or cast aside in the midst of territorial conflict. Seems sturdy, reliable. That doesn't actually explain much. No, it doesn't actually explain at all. Okay, well, thank you. Misses are slow, however, they have only moderate block efficiency and incur a moderate stamina something. Hey, mind getting rid of that?
Stand back.
I'm glad I got that lockpick. Yeah, we are getting loot like there's no tomorrow in this place. Oh, good lord. Oh boy. Woo. Did we win?
I was just getting warmed up.
Where are you?
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
Golden Scale of Justice. Lots of primal wind. Oop. Spirit residue? Heck is that? That. Well, this is the Golden Scale of Justice, used to restore god totems when placed at the party camp. The solid gold scale has an unmistakable aura of impartial judgment radiating from it. Okay. What was that thing though that I picked up? Spirit something? Oh, there, spirit residue. Used to enchant unique items. Merchant's Journal. I used to get wagons of ore from Sovereign Point every month. Now, a year of silence. Either the mine dried up or something happened to the settlement. Either way, I can't stay in business like this. Turns out I'm not the only one getting nervous. A lot of the outposts inland have gone quiet. plague, disappearances, creatures gone mad. Everyone's heard the rumors, but no one's got the answers. This can't go on. We rely on each other for essentials. Unless something changes, we're gonna die out here. Yeah, they're talking about not getting food in, too, eh? I was like, well, that's not good. What did I just discover? Administration district. Okay. Well, this place is nice. Let's head south, try and pick up this quest. There's another fast travel point.
Give her the letter and go.
That.
You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
I'm nervous. Is something wrong?
Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else.
All you can do is let her down gently. The heart wants what it wants. If she works at a bathhouse, it's always just business.
That's what everyone tells me. They just couldn't see what we had. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her?
Sure. Courier work is usually a paying job.
Right. Of course. I can pay you. I'd pay anything to not feel so guilty.
That's alright. Alright, it's a deal.
Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. It's the big one with the balcony and the round window. If you get lost, look for the mermaid mural. You can't miss it. And here's some coin for your trouble.
Right. Okay. I'm sure it's fine, but anyway. It's probably fine. Was that the quest? Nope, there's still more. Whoa! No, I didn't actually mean to do that, but okay. What? Wait, what? Oh, it's for climbing up. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. Okay. First thing, I found the first thing I don't like about the game. The ladder system is terrible. You can't slide down, as far as I can tell, and I didn't get a warning that there's no turning back. There's no getting around there. So yeah, one small misstep with the game design there. I mean, so far I think this game's great. So you know. All you're gonna run into is some movement issues with a ladder. That's quite all right. Okay, so this is the ambassador. We're actually really close. So we're gonna go in exactly the opposite direction and try and get this quest. Oh, there you are.
Interested in saving a couple of
Uh.
lives? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
That was me, yes. Why? Narrow eyes. Where did you hear that?
Well, the conversation went something like, did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate? What? Really? Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from the strangle root. And so on.
Quite the story. Tell me, what's yours?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
What does a Valian care for some unlikely Adirans?
Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor.
I don't believe you, but okay. Explain to me how you know these people.
A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald Stair. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than I had calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Ballarok. Lofred and Gladwine pulled me out of it.
Alright. Tell me about your friends.
Gallarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere.
You have a problem with more Adirans coming to Paradis? The Emperor has made the Living Lands his priority.
That's all very well for His Highness, but it was trouble for my friends.
His Imperial Majesty, but please continue. Now, explain.
Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Lofled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
I'm not a healer.
You don't need to be. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the Strangleroot, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Certainly you could do that part yourself.
No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Alright, I'll talk to Miko as well.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Right, so you can't actually do anything for your friends. It's all on me. Thanks so much. So there was a merchant there. He was the food guy, I think. I think we talked to him. Not 100% sure, but I think so. And then there's... Where is this one? Is it not here? What is it? Oh, what's going on here?
You died.
Yeah?
But you're
Me?
here.
Cartographers Guild, Volume 1. Long has the renowned Cartographers Guild served the emperors and queens of Adir. It is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of many maps throughout the empire, whether to district travelers throughout the expanse that is Adir, guide ship camp captains on their voyages through Eora, or simply adorn the walls of an aristocrat's home. One can rest assured that the Cartographers Guild is behind the creation of every one of these works of art. For over 2 centuries, since the Noble Expedition Corps discovered the Eastern Reach, we have worked and labored to keep all of the Empire and her colonies supplied with accurate, high-quality maps. God's willing, we will continue to do so for centuries yet to come. I don't want to read through all these books. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me read all of these books either. There's just a little bit too much in one
Envoy,
setting.
Is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. how do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing. Really? Well, I've considered chartering a boat back to Adir. Ready to get to work. Fine, so who killed me? Groaned pitifully, like I've come back from the dead.
And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Give him the Emperor's missive. As His Majesty wills it, let it be done.
Executed faithfully, Envoy. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Slip a few coins from his purse while he talks. Gravity. Absolutely. Really? His Majesty is concerned the Crown's efforts in the Living Lands could be jeopardized by the Dream Scourge. The Emperor sent me to investigate the Dream Scourge. Yes.
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
Trouble has a way of finding me, no matter how consequential I become. You're referring to how I healed the Adira in the Strangle Root? Maybe it was has something to do with my godlike nature. Intellect.
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Yeah, I mean, it would be really bad. Maybe we better get to work. Assuming it's not already here. You should have sent me sooner. Sent for me sooner, now it may be too late. Dream Scourge, where's the name come from anyway?
No doubt some superstitious peasant toiling in the fields. The Living Lands has plenty of both. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
I assume those are the people responsible for my death.
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Seem to have it out for us specifically. Do you know why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
Where is this Inquisitor Ludwig I keep hearing about? Dream Scourge is my top priority. Sounds like she's the one who's really in charge around here. I'll be the one to decide the punishment, if any. Where is the Inquisitor?
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the Living Lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
only just met. Now you want me to hire your friend?
I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many Adirans in their midst.
New weeds. A new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand, you could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
I feel fine. Are the living lands so dangerous my soul is at risk?
You haven't seen what's really outside of these walls. Trust me, that bear was the least of it.
He's right about that much, Envoy.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
I've hired assassins before, but I've never hunted one.
Oh, the people will love it. Nothing pleases them more than watching a noble dirty their hands. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Indeed. Ooh, whoa! That's a lot of experience. And we have jumped to level 5. And unlocked some more things. And there's a bunch of stuff to pick up here. Okay, well, we will, is there another... Apparently there's another quest out there. Alright, guys, we will see you in the next episode where I think we can level up, if I'm not mistaken. Another point. Yeah, it puts us at level 5. And we can possibly unlock some new things. Cool. Alright, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Take care.